Stephanie Connelly-Eiswerth, LPGA Professionals member, here with a chipping tip. So something that I find when golfers come to me for help around the greens is they're struggling with their contact. They either are chunking it potentially or sending the golf ball just screaming across the green, and they don't know why. So something that is very common that I see is in the setup, and it's really a simple fix. A lot of golfers come to me and they're setting up more as though they're trying to hit a drive. And so what I see for right-handed golfers, there's a lot of tilt in their spine away from the target. The ball position gets really forward and their hands move very forward as well. Okay, we can get to hitting some chunky shots, or we can blade that golf ball across the green from this position. Okay, so what I want you to do is simply focus on your setup. Okay, if you can find a downslope, a slope that's pushing you a bit toward the green, or even a slope that might be away from the green, but it's pushing you again away, that downslope, it's gonna help you get more comfortable with this setup. Okay, so I'm on a bit of a downslope here going towards the green. And what I'm gonna do is I like to set my club down and have my feet very close together. I like to set up with the feeling that the club is pretty much centered to my body, and then I'm going to lean with the slope. So my spine angle is kind of gonna be over my front leg. I'm trying to get my head over my left leg and leaning to the target instead of away. What this is gonna do is help me get my club to meet the grass and the ball at the same place rather than too far behind it, okay? So you might simply practice having the club just about center. We're tilting, we're feeling like we're leaning towards the target. We're gonna just make some of those small swings. The goal is going to be to try to see that club meet the grass right where your golf ball is instead of too much behind it, okay? If we can get that nice angle and tilt more toward the target, we're gonna have better contact. Okay, let's give it a try. So I set my club just behind the ball, small step with my feet, and I'm gonna give a little bit of a shift or tilt to that target. Nice small swing. I'm finishing with my chest and my belt buckle towards the target, and I can really feel like I've got a lot of pressure in that left side, okay? Give another go. Something that we wanna look for is, it's not so much that I'm trying to send my head way outside of my left foot or my lead foot there. I'm just simply setting the club down, step my feet, and then getting a bit of a shift. I kind of like calling it a leaning tower of Pisa when I'm working with my juniors. They tend to think that's a little funny. So we're gonna set the club, small step, get my shift towards the target. My shoulders are gonna be making sure that I'm matching the slope and not countering the slope like this. Okay, my ball's popping up nicely, just a little bit, and then rolling down to the target. For more tips, subscribe to the LPGA Professionals YouTube channel.